Here we go. God. Discord reactive, please. Discord reactive. Reactive. Stop including my character in there and good. We didn't need 3 stars on screen, just 2. Hello, hi, welcome to the pre-stream. It's me, Starlight. I'm here. The main character on the screen, and also the character over here next to the timer that's counting down to our demise. I have to set up the ping. There's no one here. Of course. Da da da. I shiver you. No, not everyone. Seekers. It's time to lawyer.
It's time to Jew.
No, it's time to lawyer up. Join me on stream, or else ... And in bracket, for legal reasons. That was a joke. And then I'm going to put a GIF. A phoenix. Oh wait. Oh wait. Okay, so that's unfortunate. That GIF I just posted, the more I look at it, it seems aimed at me, which annoys me. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. All of that's perfectly fine. Whatever happened, happened. Yeah, no, it's perfectly. Dude, I just had like I had just had a minor panic attack because I was like, last stream, did I fix the audio in every single scene? I got so scared, and I remembered the audio is global, and I was talking to people, and they could talk back to me, so that wasn't an issue. Thank God. Oof. I don't need that problem. You know, I need to come up with like more interesting thumbnails for this, but the problem is there's so many. The streams are so long, right? So it's a matter of there's so many streams of Ace Attorney and other things, where I'm like, if I make an interesting thumbnail and all of that stuff, it's only useful once. Like the current thumbnail I have is pretty nice, but at the same time, there's like 4, 5, 6, 10 parts of this. Why do I hear no sound? Hello?
What do you mean?
Did I cut a disco call?
I haven't said
I hear you.
anything.
Okay, I was worried I
You were
was
in the
worried.
middle of talking. It would be rude.
I was talking because no one else was talking, so I was like filling out empty space.
I wasn't talking because I was letting you go on your little rant.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and same here.
I wanted to hear about you talking about the thumbnails.
Why would you want that?
I don't know. Small talk.
Did you have no small talk? Of course, absolutely. The thing is, like, I could make individual thumbnails for everything, but I don't have the time for that because it's not. I don't know. Doesn't seem that worth it. I could.
Plus, you have no idea what's actually going to happen in any given trial.
Absolutely, I'm going in blind. You know what? We got 40 seconds left. Let's take this to the just chatting screen because why not? I like this place. This is a nice, fun place. It is a fun place for you, me, and everyone else.
You remember where we were in the trial, right?
I will be starting that soon. Yeah, absolutely. God, I need to. I have a list of all the stuff I need to put on the shelf. I need to go and get it. I need to make all that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go and we're gonna just start watching this game. What is this? Who is this guy? Oh yeah, yeah. This deputy marshal, right? You
Yes.
see a deputy? I'm gonna put on glasses. I can't deal with this.
Sheriff Marshal, I believe.
Oh, Sheriff Marshal? No, I thought the joke was he's not a sheriff.
I don't remember.
Talk to him. Maybe he's got something worth saying. Oh, I gotta put on my earphones.
He's if I remember, he's a patrol officer.
God, I just
Something like that? I don't know.
sometimes
To Marshall.
sometimes I hear my own voice and I just get angry.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? You're not a detective.
Oh yeah, he's just an officer.
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
What?
What? I was one of them fancy shoed detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Well, now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, right? Like, how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
What happened to all the detectives, though? And that's odd. What? The dude Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Like, nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail.
Oh no! Don't say that. It might be true, but you wouldn't say it.
Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
It could be.
Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe? Kicked out of the investigation? I guess we'll look at the crime scene then.
Okay, right. What on earth am I gonna draw? Here, phone. Let's see if it works. Come on, phone.
Don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears. My ears. No. Maybe due to my barometric pressure. Oh my god! I actually made this joke before I saw the dialogue.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say? Oh my god!
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken.
Oh my god! You're right! I can hear! You sound stupid. This wall's in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know! This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. My genius detective brain knows it for sure.
Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
This is a wall, but a water tank!
I fail how to see that makes a difference either way.
We will phase
let's
through
just
the wall! All we need is a straw, strong enough to pierce it. And
So, this looks like a cell phone.
hold up a second. Wait. Is that the tape they use for the body? Just pouring out of the trunk?
Well, he was found in the trunk of a car.
Why is he upside down?
Because he fell out of the back of the trunk of the car.
Who opened it and found a body?
I imagine
Okay.
Edgeworth, it's his car.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else who could belong to. No one at all.
Well, what's so scientific about that? Should we check it out?
Of course.
Check it out.
For science.
Right. Let's check it out.
We should also go to a fortune teller for science. Good vibes, you know. Not the fortune. The fortune's bullshit.
Okay.
Check the battery. This phone's still on the redial screen, by the way. What do I draw? I don't actually know.
Redial. We didn't draw her sister.
Oh no. No, I don't want to draw her. I don't feel very comfortable drawing her. I think I started and I gave up.
Lana?
Oh shit, her sister! Yeah, let's draw her
Lana!
sister. Let's draw that. I was thinking of the lunch lady.
Maybe draw her sitting on a chair wrong.
Oh yeah, the stupid sitting because she's backwards in the chair. You
Okay.
remember they showed you?
Yep.
Show them the thing again.
I know, I saw it, it's fine, we don't need to...
It's fine.
Who are we showing it to anyway? It's fine.
I don't know.
Okay, oh right,
Hold on, if we would just get them that reference again.
Mr. Wright.
Uh,
Most phones keep a
Okay.
record of all calls you made and received. Scientifically. You just need to press the blue button to display the last number you called. It's an amazing research. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just, you never know when people from your generation.
Whatever. Let's just check the phone out.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to just stereotype you. Just because you're a boomer.
Okay.
Boomers have human rights too.
Now let's see who the owner of this phone call last.
Oh. Now, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Haha! Why aren't we checking for prints?
Wait a minute. I know that song. What's going on over here? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that phone there, didn't you? Well, yeah.
Like, whose phone is this anyway? Like, it was on the ground over there.
Whose phone is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. Chief Prospect. Does that say Chief Prospector?
It does! That belongs to the
That
Chief
belongs to
Prospector.
Chief Prospector Sky.
What? It's my sister's? No!
She
You
apparently
lied to
dropped
me!
it while she was taken into custody. Right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Well, who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ringing just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that thing in Texas, partner.
They shoot you for being gay in Texas, of course, I believe that.
Oh god, I might have just incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman.
Wait, did he call you?
Apparently, the last phone this thing called is our phone.
What a coincidence! Oh my god. I cannot believe this coincidence. I can't believe this.
I guess we'll go, I don't know. We're gonna examine the
Wait,
back of the car, I guess. What the heck is this?
Reposted that
Looks like
comment.
Like a note of some sort?
okay, I found the comic too. Look, something's written on it. Scientific information, unless it proves my sister guilty, in which case it's unscientific.
Right, let's see here. 6, 7S, 12, 2.
There's a name printed on the paper about that. Goodman. Sounds like a hitman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed?
Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? I also forgot that Goodman was the person who died.
Well, how am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasonings, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either.
God, I'm so...
I guess we'll go back to Marshall.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct. But there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Miles Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall, how dare you?
Yeah, Bambina?
Could you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
Yes.
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's all the dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will? Something's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was an unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
Rumors are just like rumors, aren't they? There's no proof he did any of that except that all the stuff he did against Phoenix. Like, you know, the autopsy being out of date. But no, these are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. They would never do anything like forging. They would never do anything like saying, by getting a... They would never do anything bad.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you'll find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
I don't know what to do.
One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister? What?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What are you saying? Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Was that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
Well, how are you doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we got some clues.
Oh, great. When did my sister
We
be
have
free?
an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So yeah, you think we'll be okay? Scientifically speaking, there'll be no problems, right? My sister's perfectly fine, right?
Well, the only thing that's still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She said she did it.
Yeah, but that's like super unscientific. No problems at all. We'll just find an expert and get it dismissed. I can guarantee she's not a criminal after all. And my word's more scientifically accurate than her words.
By the way, Emma,
Yeah?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings. Oh, no, it was... Wait.
Oh, it was her phone. What?
It's her phone. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. No, you must be imagining things.
The popular TV show for
I've
kids?
never heard of it because I've never been a kid.
The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. Although I also have the same theme. I have the same theme song as my ringtone.
See?
This is true. That is also Phoenix's ringtone.
Oh my god.
And if I was to make a bet on anything, it's probably also fucking Edgeworth's.
That would be hilarious. I would
People are.
love that so much. I
And
would.
the thing is, I love that that's Phoenix's ringtone specifically for the fact that he shows no interest in this show. Yet he's alright enough to make it the ringtone to his phone, I think.
Listen, a good tune's a good tune.
It was yours. At 5:18, when the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away. I couldn't tell you anything.
I see. The detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor of the district. I got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here? Oh, like, I still don't know anything about what's going on here. Anyway, I'm gonna save. And it's trial time.
Wonderful. This is classic Phoenix going into a trial with no idea what's
With
happening.
no evidence.
No,
No actual-
nothing. With nothing. Are you prepared? Of course I'm prepared. I'm always prepared. Would you like to go first? No! No, thank you. No. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. No. How did investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Alright, like the whole thing is one big green area. I don't know what's happening. Don't worry about me, whatever the outcome. Also, should she be allowed to go in with her prosecutor's uniform? I'm ready to accept my fate.
Bet that this isn't actually the prosecutor's outfit. She just dresses like this.
Oh my god, is this literally just her? Was she in a war? Why does she have medals?
Why does she have medals?
I don't know. Why doesn't Edgewood have medals? I believe in you, sis! You didn't believe in me when I said I murdered a person. I believe in you for everything other than that! Santa Claus isn't real. Everything other than that, too! Yes, I see how much you believe in me. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes.
A defense attorney should never believe their client. How could you say this? The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
You wound me. I believe it's almost time for trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. And also, I suppose you already accomplished step 1. You disbelieved her confession.
My first trial without a fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any psychic lawyer help.
Good luck.
So
I'm
I'll
on
be alone in there.
Good luck. I'm
I
on
have to discover the truth all
vacation.
by myself.
I like that. I like the idea that Mia's just on vacation. Maya's training and Mia just like in the spiritual afterlife. She's just in a ghost hot spring. She's like, this is wonderful. Phoenix, I'd like to call you and help you, but it's not possible, so I'm on vacation. Goodbye. Let's do it, Mr. Right. I'll be with you the whole way. We're gonna prove that everything my sister said is true, except all the confession that Santa Claus said. I mean, bad stuff. I shouldn't swear. I like the dynamic. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Oh, I see. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Rash? Oh, yes. Wow, he's so much more forceful in person. Oh my god, that's my idol right there. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. No, wait, that's my sister you're targeting. How dare you? Oh.
However, she will now pay for the rashness with her life. There was a witness to witness her crime. A professional witness.
What do you mean? Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. What's a professional
The
witness?
prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
Oh, right. Why is she professional, though?
The cough-up queen?
Why? Oh, haven't I seen you before somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before! Oh my god, really?
The judge is really wolfing it down
He's
in the
really...
middle of the courtroom. He's eating in the middle of the courtroom.
He could have been murdered or bribed. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession?
Oh, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Oh, please.
He can never get them to say their damn names.
Yes. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? Oh, so this is why everyone raves about caviar! It's so tasty it hurts! Oh my god, I need more! I always thought it would be tasting like pickled tapioca! Yeah!
What the heck does What does pickled tapioca taste like?
I need more!
Name! Profession! Now!
Oh, me? Oh, the name's Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. Why didn't you ask? I find myself running Lunchland these days. By the way, speaking of which, it'll be $50 for each lunchbox. Oh, yeah, is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgewood?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us, if you will.
The prosecution will wait? I'm not finished eating.
Judge, for the love of God, can I just have a trial that actually goes smoothly for once? Hurry it up.
Even Phoenix!
very-
Even Phoenix! You know something's wrong when Phoenix is like, please, please, faster. I need to. Bailiff, please order a few more of that caviar stuff. That's really, really good. We need more of it. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, uh, as you know, we usually call on the police to provide a depiction of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Huh? I mean, what exactly does that mean aside from caviar?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police.
Oh my god, really? So she's got every reason to kill that man.
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
I love how you said homicide like homicide.
Sorry.
Miss Starr was a detective! No! What? I know who you are! Cough up. Cough up, Queen Angel Star. Your Honor, long time no see. Very well, you may continue with your description, Miss Star. Yes.
Just who is this lady?
If I may have the court's attention over here. The parking lot in the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A is for the prosecutor's office personnel. Block B is for visitors and clients.
Oh, I thought you said wizard.
A chain divides. What? Wizard?
Yeah, instead of visitors. I thought you said wizards. So I had to take a double take.
It's for the unlocal visitors who are always coming by, you know? Casting their blasted magic. I do hate when they help poor people. They never work all the time.
What?
Sorry. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up the prosecutor's spaces.
That's the judge.
Yes? Oh, sorry. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up the... I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block. In the car's trunk. That's when the crime happened, in the trunk, you see. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife right here. Pulls it out of her pocket. And went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness. And an arrest was made on the spot. And who is this wailing witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. That's why I'm in the witness stand. Oh my God, I never would have guessed. Witness, did you see the moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. I used my lunchbox foo on her. This seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, what proof do we have that she's not the murderer? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on that principle, Your Honor.
Yeah. Oh, it seems some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? Like sashimi on my bento box. If you can, then give them your best, mister! I'm rooting for you! I'm on your side!
Why are they talking about me?
This judge sucks so badly. If he was an actual judge, he'd be like one
Witness
of...
testimony.
Dude, this judge is kind of like that guy in the George Floyd trial. Is it George Floyd? No, it's not George Floyd. My mistake. My mistake. Wrong trial. Wrong trial.
Just read the thing.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. Well, fun at them. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Oh. Through the fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car, violently stabbing a person. She was holding a knife in her right hand, her eyes burned with determination, passion, beyond what one would... Go forward. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Oh, egad! Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching! This judge is... He's done. He's been bought off.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
It seems the point of your testimony seems to be nothing more than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed in Detective Goodman. Egads! So how does it feel to be utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking on that one.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright! No, that's a bad thing to say! Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness, and it seems like half the defense is on the side of this was definitely a stabbing. What? No, I didn't say that!
How did you know?
What? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. How do you know what? Yet their methods are twisted and
She started this whole
ugly.
testimony with, somehow I always knew a day like this would come.
Okay. Yet their methods are twisted and ugly. Twisted methods would always lead to tragedy. Did I originally give her a German voice before?
No. I do not believe you did.
Okay, so this is the same voice I'm doing for her. The lunch lady. Oh, it's you.
The lunch lady's ill-informed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at a whim, just like this man right here. Killing off that detective who knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Star, do you have anything personal against prosecutors? Because that's really what it sounds like. It sounds like you might be biased. Well, I felt like I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off. She was fired.
Yes. Are you gonna try digging up dirt about me, Mr. Wright? Well, to me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless, which is why I'm testifying on behalf of this worm over here. Very well, you're doing perfectly fine. You may continue, Miss Star. Oh, please give me some more caviar, please.
This boyfriend He's a detective?
No, not that boyfriend. The security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, the other boyfriend. Oh my! So scandalous! Care to join? Huh! The yet another boyfriend position is still open for candidates. Stick with the lunches, thank you very much. I'm here for the caviar, not for you, thank you. Note to self, the judge had to think before applying. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Erase that note! Wait a... Please! The security guard room is in the lot in the A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. And I mean everything.
Up there.
Yes.
That would be the room with security sign up there at the top.
Presumably so. It would be...
Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I'm parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. What? Okay. I don't think we should talk about that. Through the fire fence. Wait, can you see it through the fire fence?
The garish car, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes. Mr. Edgeworth, what? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
Taha Boydmar! Hello, welcome to the stream! Oh, what an odd case this is. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time drawing this. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. My eyes haven't gone bad yet. You might not relate. Hello? Hello?
Oh, sorry.
For a second, I thought it was lag. I'm like, oh no, did my internet die? I am certain it was her. 100%.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, you can always nitpick.
Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
Yes. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Reminds me of
What?
yesterday when you
What?
finished the game. Daha, you finished the game yesterday? Oh, that's pretty good. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring! That was a threat! I believe I heard that tagline somewhere else. You could cry plagiarism? It may be relegated to I may be relegated to lowly poster lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh my god, there's a picture! A photograph! You took this! Why isn't this in the court document? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over, and snap! I took a picture. Hold up. You screamed objection at the end? Yeah, that's very fitting for this game. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only now seeing this photograph just now?
You think I show it to you? A prosecutor? Think again. My
I
boyfriend
really
works in
hate this bitch.
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Should we check to make sure this isn't doctored? Okay. Well, there's most certainly the defendant, and I have no proof it's not doctored, and I have no proof it's I have no proof it's doctored.
Hey, that is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
She's holding a knife at
Can
her.
you click
Wait.
on the, Can
Yeah.
you click on the image again? I want to see if her hand is bloody.
Yeah, she's completely bloody. Oh, her hand's not bloody, but she's covered in blood.
I'm just gonna, use the evidence you just gave me right now. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife.
As I've already said, yes, I swear it on my finest salmon swirl. The main difference is you played the game on 3DS and now you say it's justice for all. Oh my god. How old is this game? How old is the 3DS? By the way, just so you know, I'm here drawing. I'm trying to draw. I'm drawing very bad. I'm not able to do this very well. Over here, the one with the TV the one with the bomb in the TV, that's Bomber. He's the one playing the game. Huh. I'm sure it's a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
I can't do this. Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
Okay.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it is still stronger than your feeble mind, right?
What? That's a personal insult. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that?
The blood? The blood splatter.
Oh, right.
Do you see the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? Do you have eyes? You seem to have noticed the lack
But
of
it's a
knife.
black and white photo!
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but it could be blood. Also,
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem
oh my
here.
god, this game released 2001 on the Game Boy? Whoa.
Yes, the original was on the Game Boy. They re-released it for the DS, and that's why they added this fifth trial
They did
with all the investigation 3D, examining of evidence.
They did a good job, making all the character sprites look pretty good, even when you zoom in this close.
Well, no, this is the remastered trilogy edition.
Okay.
They've redid everything by hand. It's no longer the pixel sprites. This is now hand-drawn.
Nice.
No problem, except you.
But Mr. Wright, are you just gonna sit there and take that kind of abuse?
You got a better idea? So, I'm supposed to object to this, but I'm trying to go for an achievement, so I'm gonna say no problem. Now that you mention it, I see no problem here. Other than myself.
Mr. Wright, you can't just let him walk all over you. That's just sad. Feeling sad, Mr. Wright? Perhaps a bittersweet first love lunchbox is in order. Well, that was a waste of time. Let's continue with this testimony.
Perhaps I should have dug a little deeper.
So wait, should you have?
Yes, I should have objected there, but I need to get all the lunch boxes.
So you're gonna repeat that again?
Yes. Skip.
Oh my god, this is a fun. I've given up on drawing the scene of her sitting with the chair because I just can't I can't draw it the way I want. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna do something else.
Just do something else with Lana. Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture, the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. Was it good advice, though? I didn't have the time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robotic bitch. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves? She wore gloves? How could she?
Gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Now, why would she have those on? Oh, God. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Ah.
Those gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. I'm not sure. Premeditated murder? A serious offense. It's like double murder. Witness, that is your testimony right now.
You know what I'm going to say to that?
Yes.
Read the line.
The murder was planned and the rubber gloves prove it. Yeah.
Bullshit. I present this knife. Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. A knife. You hold it and you go stabby stab or slicey slice. Did I explain that simply enough for you? It is a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgewood's trunk, you simpleton. Edgewood.
Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor of the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask the witness provide the accurate testimony.
And what's that, rookie?
If your testimony, you stated that Lotta Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
It seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. Yeah.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon!
You bitch! I'm gonna...
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, if we're going to plan a murder, why forget the weapon?
Ah! Bitch, I'm gonna find out what you're allergic to and make sure I give you a lunchbox with that in it. Order! Order! Order!
Great.
Yes,
now
what
the
would you like
tide
to
is turning
order?
in our favor.
More caviar! That's a
No,
great show,
she's
Mr.
not.
Right. That's a great show, Mr. Right. My sister's as good as free. We're done now. Clip clop.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. This is the first successful objection you've made all trial. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Huh. The prosecution could care less if it's premeditated or not. The only one that seems to care is the lunch lady over there.
She's like,
The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else.
very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now, you little bastard. It was premeditated. But you know as well as I do that she planned to kill him. It was planned. Everyone who knew he would want to kill him. If it wasn't, she wouldn't be wearing. I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. There's not enough
Witness,
caviar for me
please
to take
tell
your
us
side.
only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? Edgeworth, I happen to know you have a very strong dislike for a certain type of food. Be careful, it's gonna end up in every single one of your lunchboxes from now on, bitch. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
I don't need your plebeian lunchboxes. I know how to cook.
You stupid prosecutors think you're so better than us just because
Really
I know
now.
the truth. Doesn't mean that.
Okay, it's time for deduction.
Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. And I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim because of course she did. She's a fucking prosecutor, a worm. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge a knife in again and again and again and again and again.
You sound like you're getting off from it.
The truth is enrapturing. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? Judge, why do you care? So if you order pizza, does that mean you're gonna kill the delivery boy? In any case, yes. In any case, the defense may not cross-examine the witness. God damn it!
I already see the contradiction here.
You're taking my
And it's
caviar away from
really
me.
obvious. Really obvious. Super obvious. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, did you click the wrong one?
No, I went too far and I looped back round. Okay. You see this statement?
Oh,
About plunging the knife in again and again that you
yeah.
kind of got weird about?
Wasn't she only stabbed once or something?
Yeah, the autopsy report. You know,
Yeah.
the one we got where
Yeah.
he died from one knife wound.
So Taha, are you okay with calling me? Are you okay
You
with
say
me?
you stabbed him again and again? But you couldn't have witnessed that.
Wait, 1 second. Are you okay with me calling you Taha, or do you want to call me? Do you want me to call you Boydmar? Boydmar? I don't know. There's a lot of bubbles in there. Also, you remember what happened? Oh my god! Don't tell me, please. No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Are you testing me? Then I will test you. But My moss surprise!
That is just moss. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
Dare you, you little bitch. What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to loss of blood from one stab wound.
Oh, you're right! Oh my god, good show, Miss Edgeworth! What a hunk! He's my hero, really!
What about my objection? No one noticed? I'm the one who objected!
Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Here you go. Oh, thank you!
God,
I'd like some more
Judge!
I like some more caviar, but this is good too.
Oh.
I always believed no one could mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize such mistakes are possible. What?
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted a knife, I thought I saw blood on her breast. Splattered blood from our victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. And you know, again and again. But unfortunately, you didn't because you stupid killjoy. Then tell us what you thought was blood at least. Testify. What do you mean? The red muffler looked like blood. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. End of story. What muffler?
Dumbass.
She's falling apart so much over the
Miss Star, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
Oh my god, he's poking the bear! Oh,
Objections!
I think Edgeworth is working to help her
yeah.
because she's smelling around.
Listen. She's constantly discrediting herself. She has everything. Okay, just call me Taha. Okay, I'll do that.
Anyway,
Okay. What did you just say?
suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you proved it yourself with this photograph.
But this cannot be!
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
Oh my god, no!
Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
No! You're so mean! Oh, harsh words, but good! I live for the tea! Feel it! In the end, Mr. Edward prevails! Huzzah!
What was my objection? Chopped liver?
No, chopped liver provides nutritional value. Scientifically speaking, it was hot air. Ha! Miss Sarah's scarf knows something red, really, I swear.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What? What? Well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw a crime, and I painted a suspect. Tell us about that, and no more frivolous details. It seems like Angel Star wants to be a real star. She wants to be a star witness. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Yeah, I'll tell you about them.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake up the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part? What do you mean? Everything's perfectly good.
The part where your system stabs the victim.
Oh my god, I forgot about that! No! No!
This next testimony might be the moment of truth.
Yes? Apprehending suspect? After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to the side. What partition? I quickly caught her, explained her rights, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned a muffler. You're going on about this, you. That's why she had me confused in that earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Hire me back onto the force.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Lies.
Self-promotion. You're quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? When the judge is like, why are you talking about the scarf so much? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. Well, she's filled with venom at least. That's me, Angel Star. You can hire me
That
at triple the
wasn't a
rate.
very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake.
Don't bother me with the details unless you want to get bitten. I'll stab you, bitch.
No thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. Who isn't? The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. Vain, you hear me? She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. What oil drum?
An oil drum? That's hard to imagine.
What oil drum?
The oil drums that was in the scene.
You know, the invisible oil drums that didn't spill because this didn't happen.
Wait a second. What?
Yeah.
What? Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Wow.
Oh, shut
Very
up.
well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. I need more caviar.
God damn it, Judge.
I can't believe how openly she's starting to like. At first, her life was like pretty subtle, and then she's keeping on building on it.
You said quickly. You were close to the suspect?
As I just said, I was on the other side of a metal fence. I can just walk through it, just 30 feet away.
Yeah, on
maybe
the
I should
second
press her
for more
floor.
Like the
details?
metal fence. The metal fence. Wait,
I'd like to see on this floor plans just to be safe.
the metal fence.
The lunch lady's car was in the visitor, thus she parked at B block. We can witness the murder from here.
That would make it about 30 from the car. Yes, no problems.
Is that correct, Miss Star?
Yes, of course that's right. I'm super fast. But that was a chain link fence in front of you. Didn't you say that yourself? I went over it, of course. Amazing! A cover Queen Athlete, the athlete indeed, wearing high heels and that skimpy dress. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away?
Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned a muffler. Yeah, absolutely. Do we care?
She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say?
It doesn't matter. If I remembered exactly, I would have told you my testimony.
Cheeky.
Anyway, all I heard was the word muffler from her. Should we check the car muffler? Just that one word? What?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, chief prosecutor was on her phone.
Her phone. She can't mean.
Do we need to ask for her? Oh yeah.
My phone. Do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately, why do you have that? What? Wait.
Ultimately?
Oh, my memory! Oh, like a salmon heading upstream, you see? My memory's so bad. No, the court doesn't see Miss Star. What do you mean? The chief prosecutor attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. Yes. Uh, on the wall? Why?
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone? Off what?
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Well, that sounds like an emergency. You should use the emergency phone to call about that. Ha! Good witnessing, witness!
Good witnessing? What has happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add that to your testimony now. Now, please. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Little bitch.
Oh, shut up.
I feel like she really wanted to be the judge, jury, and executioner.
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I was very confused. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Now I think you'll say it as many times as I ask you to. Only one time, rookie. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim, ran behind the partition. Wait, didn't she say as she was trying to run behind the partition, she got caught? Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but was out of order. So she pulled out her own cell phone. Why? Isn't it usually the
How the fuck
opposite?
did you see any of this?
Isn't it usually the opposite? Wait,
No, how the fuck
wait,
did she see
wait a
any of that?
second.
There's a
Hold-
fucking wall.
wait a second. She literally showed us in her own thing.
Yeah,
She
there's
couldn't
a
have-
wall.
All she would see is she ran behind the partition, then she ran out of, and then you just ran behind the partition and you found her. And during that time, oh yeah. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence?
Me think she is not smart.
And then I boldly grabbed her arm. Oh, she was all hot and sweaty after all that murdering. The chief prosecutor hung up on her phone.
And you saw her doing this.
Oh, why is it, Mr. Rice? Scientifically speaking, I don't see any
Lana,
problem.
it's pretty. Wait, no, Emma, it's pretty obvious that she's bullshitting.
How? What proof do you have?
The floor plans.
Oh my god, you're right!
Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias, except for all the bias she threw in there for some reason.
I love how sarcastic you're making him sound. He's unmarred by personal bias as she sits there constantly lying about one thing after the other.
Yeah, no. Edgeworth is the most sarcastic prosecutor in this goddamn series.
Edgeworth's just so totally like, what is
I'm
this?
so done with your bullshit.
Yeah, and he's like, listen, I'm not gonna let the defense attorney call you out. I'm gonna call you out. What is this? Give me something I can
Okay.
work with. Okay. And well, who would have thought that you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
And I'm starting to believe that there was a damn good reason for it.
It's just silently staring.
Well, Miss Starr,
It
this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm too good a detective. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up. That was a
Let's look at
threat!
the
That was a
floor plan.
threat! That was a threat, bailiff! Where's the bailiff?
You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. The emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
What? Don't you do this to me? The truth, it hurts, it burns, it burns! Honor! Honor! What's the meaning of this? Why is...
Well, it's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's the counterattack. Can't afford to be wrong. The witness lied about... So, I have to get 2 of these wrong because of lunch boxes.
Oh, you have to make... Okay, where
What she saw. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using the emergency phone.
Oh, she lied about where she saw it from. It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical. Aha.
What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox?
Okay, yeah, listen, Taha, I understand. I was also like, you know what? She didn't lie about the order. She didn't lie about what happened. What must have, obviously she just wasn't there, and you're all right. But the thing is, we have the answer wrong because the lunchbox is. Mr. Wright, I hate to bother when you're celebrating your victory, but like, why would she lie like that?
What?
Like, why would she say my sister tried to use the phone but failed? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why lie about something so insignificant?
Oh. Dang it, she's right.
I mean, maybe she really did see her use the phone.
I see no room for doubt here.
You ordered a patooey on rice, right? Mr.
Ow.
Wright, I thought you had something there. How could you let me
One
down?
more time.
The tea! The tea!
Okay, so I gotta get this wrong again.
The order of events was wrong.
The order of events!
Because clearly...
You lied about the order of events. This guy used the emergency phone before the murder.
No. What? I hadn't thought about that.
That took the wind out of her sails.
Mr. Wright, I hate to bother while you're celebrating, but why? Why would anyone use the emergency phone before a murder?
Oh, just when you think you can't sink any lower, he amazes us. I applaud you, Wright.
You ordered the orange peel lunchbox, right?
That's not
What
even
the
edible.
fuck was?
How many more lunchboxes do you have left?
I don't know, but I'm getting them all. God, okay, one more time. Okay, enough bullshit. It's where she saw it. This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie? I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Before you call my lie? What?
Before you call my lie, at least let me tell it.
Yeah, okay. Dude, Taha's in chat just being like, no, it's not that. It's not that. You're the wrong answer. Taha, it is.
I know it's wrong. I just want to get the lunchboxes. There's an achievement.
And we'll get that achievement by Sean. Let me ask you a question about. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
And the security
All the
office,
testimony
I'm
we've
guessing?
heard up to now points to only one direction. The place where she was witnessing the crime was here,
Security room?
the security room, where her boyfriend was. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room? What?
Indeed, the security room is an underground. The security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
Huh, she would have been able to see the emergency room from there, yes. But why? There's so many other places she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in a lot. The only place she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, right? Well, Miss Starr,
I don't understand what this proves, but yes. How many years have I been getting the bit of men?
better.
To think the tables could be turned. Oh wow. Today a man has gotten the better of Angel Star. How wonderful. Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective! You should have known better! The caviar! I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And to do that, I'll make sure justice prevails.
The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as like odd? Why did Mrs. Star lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh.
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands.
Wait, who the fuck took that picture?
Wait, who took the
Stands.
You're right!
I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If the witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
Well, she might be insane! So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Make her cough it up. Become the
Not
cough
me.
up king. What? What? Who else would do that? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
We really don't need to, Emma.
Okay, yes. What was? I don't understand. I'm so confused.
Okay, witness the crime scene from the security guard station. She lied about that being in B block. This must make a vital difference, but what? What would change?
The photo.
Well, obviously, it's her distance from the crime. This changes the distance between her and the crime scene. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans, it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not the question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime, dumbass. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. How long did it take you to get from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, witness? You
Yes?
ordered the squid wheels, right?
How many of these do you have? The quality of my lunches has now gone from low to inedible.
Don't worry, it's only $300. It's a novelty. I must bring a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Oh, boysenberry for the boyfriend. Oh. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass walled station. Well, you know what this changes very much now. Just like, hey, who took the photo? And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the crime scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Oh, how sad. Wait a second, what is this? What am I witnessing? That's why I had to go through the visitor's parking lot in B. That's quite a detour, like what is that? How long did it take her to stab her? To stab him? It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the side. For 5 minutes?
And you're telling me
Your testimony.
get away.
Wait. Your testimony went from a few seconds to 5 minutes. This changes things quite considerably. What? What is that woman over there in the defendant's chair? Who stabbed him? I know it. I have photographic evidence. It's proof. I say. I swear. I swear to my finest plastic fork. Spork? You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention, but it's not worth very much, is it? Would you like another caviar lunch? Yes, please! Absolutely! Yes! Woo!
1 second. Can I call you back?
I'm
Hello?
sorry.
Can I call you back?
Oh my
Alright.
god. The lunch and caviar. If I remember,
Uh-oh.
this is going to be something he constantly has to do. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. She just bribed the judge.
Do I have any evidence I could stop this? Yes.
Yes, the photo. Everything. Everything. Literally everything. Literally everything.
5 minutes between the witnessing of a murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente.
Pasta. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie.
5-minute length. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you be able to do in 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Oh, well, I put on my pants. And I guess I'd also flee from the scene of the crime if I was like 20 years younger. Hey, wait a second, what? 5 minutes? Wait. No, don't get it wrong, I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Sky Donald at the scene of the crime. She even had a picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
No. Well, it seems we've come to the end of this test. What do you mean we've come to the end? We've not questioned her about when she took the photo. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Oh, is he throwing away most of the testimony because it's useless? Mr. Ashford, who's the next witness ready to go? This is a very useless witness.
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness's on account of her professional history.
Oh no! We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright!
Well, that was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. With that, the court is adjourned. Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels too, right?
That's the one she tried to force stuff on me.
Hoist.
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have the size of evidence that I've just made up on the spot. What was that?
This is another one of her trick lunchboxes?
I apologize, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Oh, a triple decker! Our deference to the victim's determination. Oh, woo! Oh, one more testimony. Why, yes.
Damn it, Judge.
He's bribed by food. Let's hear about the decisive evidence. Like the lunchman motto says, you won't be disappointed.
We were 3 lives ago.
That was
What you gonna pull out of the lunchbox this time?
That was a different me, a different lifetime. I've evolved since then. I've become a much better person. I should have mentioned that those five minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? The 2 types of blood were found on his shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. The other blood matched that of the defendant. Wait, the blood type, not the blood itself?
Wait, how the fuck did you get injured?
Wait, how did she know this? In this process, it's flawless, decisive evidence. How do you know this and not the prosecutor? What? There was blood found on the shoe? Why didn't I know about this? Try lunchtime for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. He's just self-advertising.
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why all my
And
evidence...
you're wondering why we fired you 2 years ago.
All my evidence is my own, home cultivated in my own plastic bottles. I've tested this blood out myself personally.
You could be arrested for not only perjury, but withholding evidence and wasting this courtroom's time.
That may be true, but it'll never happen. Because I have another caviar lunchbox. It's true, that's not gonna happen. Woo!
Performed.
What didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. They'll give me any evidence.
Yes, we know you're fucking the entire police department.
They'll give me any evidence I ask for.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
Yeah, a note to the self. The judge had to think before answering. Yeah, you're right, What did you say?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so.
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget I used to be a detective.
Yes, used to. You don't have that jurisdiction anymore, dumbass.
And as I mentioned previously, the shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensic department. Your boyfriend! It means nothing! As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ah, god damn it.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
I guess so. Edgeworth's looking pretty solid now.
You could at least study some law. You could at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecutor's complaints notwithstanding, it appears this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure the guilty are properly judged.
I got a shoe.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. How
All right, enough of your bullshit.
are we sure these aren't your shoes?
Why did you lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then why didn't you just tell the truth, you dumb bitch?
Don't make me laugh! We're dealing with the most untrustworthy and vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsifying evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence, just like I did. I mean, just like you did. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. You need to fight exactly like they do. Wait a second. Is she admitting? Did she just admit to doing all that?
When did the suspect is admitting that she did it?
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of them all, Star, except murder. Let's just get this over with.
And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime?
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police department.
So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
I was afraid someone else would erase the chief prosecutor's crime, like you did.
Judge, can we add stealing evidence from a scene of a crime to her rap sheet?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, you should give me another caviar lunchbox. Oh, it's so good! This shoe is my secret weapon, if that should happen. See the fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. It also
I'm
carries...
happy for you and your lunch bag, really.
In that case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Tell us what you did next. Like, literally, this means nothing. This is useless. This evidence is useless. She took it. She could have put the blood on it.
So, you brought it to the forensics department?
If you're going to submit something as evidence, you need approval. To do that, evidence needs to be analyzed by a forensic expert.
And she got away with this little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have a blessing on it, yeah. Well, the man was stabbed after all. Beware for him not to have.
And the blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman.
As I said, there were 2 types of blood in the shoe. Their blood type matched that of the defendant.
You can't say for sure that the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test.
You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Well, speak up. Speak up.
Well, blood comes 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
I mean, yeah. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Right. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types of blood with blood tests out there, which means we can more or less narrow down any sample down to just one person. Or so I hear. What?
Thanks, Emma. I mean, that's pretty specific.
If I had a little more time, I could have gotten the DNA tests and results, but or the police could have done it. But they say there's very little doubt.
You don't even have the goddamn results.
But there's people say there's very little doubt it could be anyone else. So the suspect's blood was found on the shoe of the victim. Nope.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman.
No, it doesn't.
I was afraid he was going to say that.
Can we prove that?
I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, am I
Ugh.
right? Wait. Wait, it sounds like you got an idea from that. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some, like your client, she's enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright! Do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
A problem is critical. There has to be a problem with the victim's shoe.
There's a
There
problem.
is a problem.
Everything! Everything's a
If I'm not
problem!
imagining
Can we
things,
prove
I
anything
say that
about
there's
this?
one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction.
The gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie.
Hold on, can I look at something?
What? Yeah.
Wait, no, read the line.
I'd give you a peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Just want to look at something.
Was she injured?
31.
Yeah. What do we need to know about that?
Just curious. Because she keeps, like, treating everyone... She keeps calling everyone rookie.
I mean, yeah, she's 31 and... Wait,
Whatever.
really? Isn't everyone else in their 20s? Except for the judge?
Yeah.
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What contradiction is there about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
I will.
Is it the...
It's on the bottom of the shoe.
Why is there blood on the bottom of the shoe? Did the victim
I
walk?
wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie. Or there'll be blood in the bottom of my shoe. What? That's a threat.
That's a threat.
Oh, that's a threat of violent caviar. Ooh. Hey, indeed, there's quite a bit of blood in the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of the shoe?
Well, he's dead, isn't he? Oh yeah, there's nothing
I
there.
believe it-
No blood stain. Why would the blood?
This one.
There's no blood.
The problem lies in the footprint.
What? The footprint?
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it real strange why there isn't any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime?
Ah! Oh my God!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints or blood on the ground around the crime. This contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints.
Then show me the bloody footprints.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because you checked the scene, and we found nothing of the sort.
Order! Well, witness! I would like to order more caviar, please. What? Right going, Mr. Wright, but... What? It's true the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But we have to ask... Then we have to ask why there was the footprint.
Oh,
That's true, there has to be a reason why there was a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think! Because...
It was murdered at
Big-
another place.
hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?!
I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Think back to what she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, then she knocked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but she's deadly. Something about a leopard.
I thought it was strange for a normally cool-headed prop chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that, huh? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. So apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the prosecutor was brimming with oil. Oh my god, are you
Water.
saying it washed
Water?
away?
Does that mean you still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she kicked it over? The real reason?
You don't mean to wash away the blood?
Yes. The suspect knocked over the oil drum for the one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would have been evidence against her.
Bullshit! That doesn't happen that fast. Blood is so hard to clean. Bring in any cleaner right now. That does things very nicely. The victim's stains on the blood stains on the left of the victim's shoe got quite clear, tired quite clearly to his mother. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence.
That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she got cut when she stabbed him?
So that's what my sister's blood got in the shoe? Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it.
But.
Enough.
Speaking of butts.
There is no need to further debate. The verdict, Your Honor?
Oh, yes, very well. But Angel Star's on the prosecutor's side. Yeah, she's a witness. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Lena Sky. How much? Wait a second. Why? Is she rooting herself just now? Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you just say I, Angel Star, was on the prosecutor's side? Well, yeah, you are. You saying my sister had evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your head full, but there you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. Is this the last one? Wait, did she just...
No, I would have got the achievement.
Wait, have some witness. Don't tell me you have something else. Oh my god, is she ruining everything? She was about to win?
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments, and you will be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Wait a second. Was she about to win the case? And then for her own hubris, she's just like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no. Oh god, she has a second photo.
Why do you have a photo of this? A photo? I had it just in case.
Produced more evidence.
I had it just in case someone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no error in this evidence. That's right, wait, look at the asphalt in the photo. Hey!
Wait a minute, it's really wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. Oh my god, really? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems that this is what your sister wanted anyway.
Wait a second. No. Objection. Let me see the photo one more.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Mia.
Right? Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt and take another good look. Don't give up until the bitter end. Dude, today my drawing mojo is like not there. In 2 hours, all I got was just this.
Hold on, I gotta look at the stream.
I'm closing this.
You gotta look at the stream.
I guess successful theft is what I'd want to call it.
Theft.
Yes. That's all I can call. That's all I can say about this art piece. You know why?
What did you steal?
Are you looking at the art?
Yeah.
The tailpipe.
She was not the thief.
Oh, anyway.
You got her not. Oh well. I'm gonna assume you got that. I'm gonna just minimize this. We're gonna put away the art for now. I had a lot of characters this trial. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Wait a second.
Your Honor, wait.
What is it with you people? Cannot have my burning in peace anymore. Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it would be too late. Look at the photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right, are you saying there's a problem with the latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think of it later. Yeah, there is a problem. Right or wrong, I gotta go ahead with this.
I suppose since we come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem with the photo.
The muffler.
Oh my god, she was right. She's talking about a muffler.
The problem in this photograph is here. What is this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf on this photo.
A muffler is also the part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. It's a pipe.
Oh, I see! I see!
Like the internet.
So what's that suspicious cloth sticking out the car's muffler? So what if there was something sticking out the muffler? It means nothing. What does it have to do with the case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
What? Oh, let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. That's why you think this cloth in the muffler is related to the case. Because that's what she said.
Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court.
Ah, yes. When I was arrested, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in the earlier testimony. Muffler. Ah! Ah!
Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means that a piece of cloth is vital evidence.
Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings on account of the witness having a heart attack. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered, then we do a disservice to the law. Oh my god, just imagine. She had her dead to rights, and she's like, well, guess what? I'm gonna show you more evidence. And this evidence just happens to have evidence against me. Have the car on the crime scene inspected at once. Bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until we see that evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. Yeah. Well, that was close. But we made it. At least for now.
The court will adjourn for a 20-minute recess, in which case we'll get it now. It's lunchtime after all. I need some caviar.
He's still hungry.
That was so good. We got 10 minutes left.
Yeah. That's not enough time.
Yeah, I feel really upset. I feel really upset that the art today was very, very minimal.
All right. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Well, I guess that's that. Oh, give me 1 second. Is it? How do I turn this back? Control R. Yes. And you're back. Here we go. Here we go. Back in the talkie screen. It's been a great time. Hope you all had fun. I really have to update this model eventually. One day. One day. Oh, that was exhausting. Really fun, but also exhausting. Thank you so much for being here, and I think we'll see you guys later.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye. Here's the end screen. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1. And we turn off the stream.